It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Aviators lead.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 19 carries, 85 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. It's Malone.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now he'll try to run with this.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Aviators will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. And right side, they're going to go option here. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. They'll look to throw.
He has Hyatt over the middle.
Touchdown! Jalen Hyatt, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Aviators are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 14-0.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Dillon.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Los Angeles.
Up the middle, Jones. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But look at this defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And that is incomplete.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt.
Fielded at the 20.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
The throw over the middle, taken in. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter down. It's our home team with possession. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Nick Chubb with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Aviators have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 21-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw here caught by Mims. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Now a dump off here complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again is Goff. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And Joseph Charlton on now to punt.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is gone. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan.
Under pressure, they got him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And taken right on the 30.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They're sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
That's good. 4 8.
They run it again with Chubb. Dances by him. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Jamison Williams
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Aviators are able to add on to their first half lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 28-0.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And the Rams now coming out on the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
so are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw.
Oh, he dropped it.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10.
Nick Cross there defensively.
Goff.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
At the 43-yard line.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question,
and this is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
For the field goal, a 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
so after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they forced him to taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they trail the visiting Las Vegas Raiders. And that one's gone to halftime.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for him. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 45.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line.
They, of course, will decline the penalty and just take the yardage on the completion.
And this defense, they've got to be beyond frustrated at this point because even when they're grabbing and holding out there, they're still completing passes. If you grab someone, they shouldn't be able to catch it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
I got to think at this point, third quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Chicago, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.